A new assessment finds that microplastic pollution is significantly reducing food supplies by impairing plants' ability to photosynthesize, with an estimated 4 to 14% loss in global staple crops like wheat, rice, and maize.
미세 플라스틱 오염으로 식량 공급이 심각하게 줄어들고 있다는 연구 결과가 나왔습니다. 이에 따르면 미세 플라스틱이 식물의 광합성을 방해해 밀, 쌀, 옥수수와 같은 전 세계 주식 작물 생산량이 4%에서 14% 감소한 것으로 추산됐습니다. Wow, tell us more.
Yeah, so about 700 million people were affected by hunger in 2022. Researchers are estimating that microplastic pollution could increase the number at risk of starvation by another 400 million within the next 2 decades. And yeah, they're really saying that this could be an issue. Microplastics, I think we've talked about this before in terms of pollution and stuff, but now we're talking about it in terms of crops, and they're getting in the way of photosynthesis, which is, of course, how plants turn the sun's energy into food energy, into growth.
그래요. 이 미세 플라스틱, microplastics라고 하고요. 그게 식물의 photosynthesis, 광합성을 방해해서 결과적으로는 400만 명이라고 했나요, 아까? 수백만 명이 기아 위기에 처할 수 있다. They could starve to death, basically. 와, 이런 연구 결과입니다. Alright, let's have a look at the word impair.
Impairing is to sort of hinder the ability to do something. Some people are hearing impaired, as an example. So they don't hear perfectly. They might wear a hearing aid in order to hear better. You might be visually impaired, meaning that you cannot see perfectly. And in some cases, you could be visually impaired, not just because your eyes are getting weaker, but maybe if something is blocking your view, then you might be visually impaired because this thing is not allowing you to see perfectly.
그렇죠. 손상된 상태가 impaired인데요. I-M-P-A-R-E-D. visually impaired 그러면은 시력의 손상이 온 것이고, 아까 뭐라 그랬죠?
Hearing impaired?
Hearing impaired, thank you. Hearing impaired 그러면은 이제 청력이 손상이 된 것이겠죠. Can you talk about the other senses being like that as well?
Absolutely. And
Okay.
one that you hear quite often is that if you drink too much alcohol, then, your senses could be impaired. Your driving would be impaired if you drink too much alcohol.
Right. 그러네요. 운전을 할 수 있는 능력이 당연히 저하가 되죠. 술이 들어가면. 그래서 drinking can impair your ability to drive. 이런 식으로 표현을 할 수 있을 것 같고요. 자, 그다음에 staple crops.
Crops are different agriculture or things that you farm, that you grow for people to eat. And when we talk about staple crops, then these are the crops or these are the things that people eat on the regular, or more the sustained food that people eat. And as an example, these are things like potatoes or rice in Korea. Certain Asian countries, it would probably be rice.
Right.
In Western countries, it would probably be wheat and potatoes. And maize was brought up, which is all your different varieties of corn.
그래요. 여기서 staple이라는 게 주식이 되는 것을 말해요. 우리 같은 경우에는 쌀이겠죠. crops는 그런 작물입니다. 그래서 주요 작물 이렇게도 해석을 할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
Yeah. If you think of just a staple, that's a Korean staple, then you think of rice, let's say kimchi, right? Like those
Okay.
are sort of two things that you associate with every Korean meal has rice and kimchi. Those are two Korean staples at mealtime.
Yeah, absolutely. S-T-A-P-L-E, staple. 자, 그럼 다시 한번 제가 읽어보겠습니다. The US government has released, let me do that one again. A new assessment finds that microplastic pollution is significantly reducing food supplies by impairing plants' ability to photosynthesize, with an estimated 4 to 14% loss in global staple crops like wheat, rice, and maize. 자, 이어서 다음 헤드라인 가보겠습니다.
The U.S. government has released the final batch of documents on former President John F. Kennedy's assassination, a case still fueling conspiracy theories over 60 years later.
자, 미국 정부가 60여 년이 지난 현재까지도 음모론이 끊이지 않는 존 F. 케네디 전 대통령 암살 사건과 관련한 자녀 미공개 파일을 전부 공개했습니다. So now anyone can go and check them.
Absolutely. They are now available. And I remember hearing on several different podcasts that this was going to be a possibility that Donald Trump was talking about before. And my understanding, however, is that I think they're saying that around 80,000 new pages have been released. And with that, the talk is that there hasn't really been any groundbreaking new information where people could look at it and say, see, I told you Lee Harvey Oswald wasn't working alone.
Yeah.
There's somebody there's no smoking gun evidence to show that, there really is a conspiracy of some sort, but that's what the early words are saying because there's a lot to read through, right?
Yeah.
80,000 pages.
Oh my goodness. And it's all unredacted. So it's, all not covered up, basically. Which is going to be quite interesting to read through for the experts. But as you said, we're not expecting any new information to come out of it. But still, though, having that information is going to be a worthwhile read for people interested in the death, who was behind it, what happened, what investigation took place.
There are a lot of fanatics on the whole JFK assassination that, have different theories and beliefs and stuff. So, I'm sure if anything, even if it doesn't solve anything, it'll give a lot more conversation.
네. JFK 암살은 1963년 11월 22일 텍사스 달라스에서 있었던 사건이죠. 그 관련된 자료, 조사가 이루어졌을 거 아닙니까? 근데 그 자료들이 일부만 공개가 됐었고요, 그동안에. 나머지는 미공개였는데, 그 미공개됐었던 한 8만 장 정도의 파일이 이제 다 공개가 되는 겁니다. 그렇지만 공개가 된다라고 해서 새로운, 그동안 우리가 몰랐던 것이 드러나거나 그러지는 않을 거다라는 게 일반적인 그런 평이에요.
They're saying that they're releasing everything, but I think there's going to be some skeptics that are like, really? Like there's really nothing more? Or nothing was destroyed before being released? I think you're going to have people that are going to doubt the process. So we'll see. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of discussion about it here and there, though.
그렇습니다. 특히 이제 리 하비 오즈월드가 총을 쐈는데 혼자 한 게 맞냐? 분명히 그 뒤 배후에 누군가 있을 것이다. 아니면은 팀원으로 또 다른 누군가 있었을 것이다라는 여러 가지 conspiracy theory, 음모론들이 끊이지 않고 나오고 있거든요. 지금 60여 년이 지났는데도. 그래서 그런 거에 대한 단서를 아마 이번에 자료를 보면서 관심 있는 사람들은 찾아보지 않을까 싶지만 또 일각에서는 지금까지 밝혀진 거 외에는 새로운 정보는 안 나올 것이다. 다만 그게 구체적으로 쓰여 있는 그런 자료이다. 이렇게 말하고는 있습니다. Right. To fuel something. Let's look at that expression.
If you fuel something, then you're giving energy to something. So let's say if you have a car, then to add fuel or to fuel your car, you're adding gas or maybe you're recharging your battery to fuel your car. You're giving it energy to be able to do what it's supposed to do. In this case, it's saying that it's a case that is still fueling conspiracy theories. So this case, it's giving energy or it's giving more weight or power to some of these conspiracy theories that have been around for a long time.
네, 연료를 공급한다는 의미이기 때문에 우리말로 하면은 부채질하다 이런 거랑 좀 비슷하죠. 뭘 부채질하느냐? Conspiracy theory. 이게 음모론. 그대로 번역을 하면 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 제가 읽어볼게요. The U.S. government has released the final batch of documents on former President John F. Kennedy's assassination, a case still fueling conspiracy theories over 60 years later. Now let's move on to the final headline.
Once labeled the world's ugliest animal for its soft, lumpy appearance, the blobfish has made a remarkable comeback, being crowned Fish of the Year by a New Zealand environmental group.
물렁하고 울퉁불퉁한 외모 때문에 한때 세계에서 가장 못생긴 동물로 꼽혔던 심해어 블롭피쉬가 뉴질랜드의 환경단체가 실시한 투표에서 올해의 물고기로 선정되며 화려하게 복귀했습니다. 자, 여러분 blobfish, blobfish 한번 검색해 보기를 추천드릴 텐데요. 일단 마음의 준비를 좀 하세요. 많이 못생긴 물고기입니다.
And even the word, when it's called, something that's called a blob fish, it doesn't give you the idea that it's going to be attractive. Typically, when you think of a blob, then you're kind of thinking of something that really doesn't have a shape. But it also, when you think of like a body can be like, oh, my body is like a blob, then you're kind of saying that your body is unattractive, right? So even just the label of
Right.
blob, you're kind of being prepared for an unattractive fish.
그래요. 이 blob라는 것 자체가 그냥 그 물컹물컹한 울퉁불퉁한 것 이런 의미거든요. 그래서 이름부터가 좀 그 외모를 표현하는데 사실 이게 바닷속에 있을 때는 통통하고 예쁘대요. 그런데 이제 수면 위로 올라갔을 때 이제 사람들이 잡고 이러면은 뭔가 이렇게 바람 빠진 풍선 같은 느낌도 좀 있고 그래서 이게 참 외모가 좀 그렇게 됩니다. 자,
Yeah. It lives very deep. I think it says it's supposed to live from 600 meters to 1,200 meters deep. So when you're that deep, then the amount of pressure, the water provides pressure, so it sort of shapes the fish into what it is. But when it comes to the surface, then there's less and less pressure. So I think that's why it becomes more of a blob. It loses its shape and it sort of takes on the blob shape. That's why it kind of looks ugly when it gets to
맞아요.
the surface.
그러니까 사실 그냥 우리가 일상 대화 속에서 blob 그러면은 그 뭔가 덩어리 아니면은 그냥 그런 이제 묘사하기 힘든 모양의 물건, 덩어리 이런 것들을 blob라고 하니까 이게 아마 이름 붙인 사람들도 이 물고기를 뭐라고 불러야 돼 이러면서 그렇게 한 것 같아요. 근데 심해어입니다. Deep sea fish고요. It's been labeled the ugliest. What was it? The ugliest fish in the world? Well, it was in the past.
In the past, yeah. And when you're labeled something, then that's what people are calling you. And sometimes you'll have files or things that you label, but when you have a file and you look at it from the side, you really can't see what it is, especially if it's inside something. So you put a label on it, a sticker of some sort or something to mark it so you can find it more easily. And in the same sort of way, if you label something, then it's something that you might not be sure what it is. Therefore, you give it a name of some sort or a label so that you can find it more easily or know what to call it.
Right. So it's a verb. You label something. 무언가를 뭐뭐뭐라고 이름을 붙이는 거. 그걸 이제 labeling이라고 합니다. 자, 그다음에는 to be crowned.
If you are crowned something, then you are usually winning something. And if you think of a crown, who wears a crown? A crown is worn by
King or
a
a
king.
queen,
Yeah,
yeah.
a king or a queen. So someone that is high up in terms of status. So if you have been crowned something, then it's like you've been placed above other people. And typically in terms of competition, well, you're the winner. So you're the king of this tournament, or you're the king of these athletes, or you're the king among all these other teams. So you've been crowned to sort of be shown that you're the king.
그래요. 기존에는 The World's Ugliest Animal이라는 타이틀이 붙었던 fish인데 이번에는 Fish of the Year, 올해의 물고기라는 아주 좋은 타이틀이 붙었기 때문에 마치 왕관을 씌운 것 같이 It has been crowned something. 어떤 높은 입지에 등극했다. 이런 의미가 되겠습니다. 자, 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. Once labeled the world's ugliest animal for its soft, lumpy appearance, the blobfish has made a remarkable comeback, being crowned Fish of the Year by a New Zealand environmental group. All right, well, that's it for the headlines with Jason.